Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing a 2-month update on my project samples. This has been really eye-opening and really helpful to do. I haven't done like a full samples only project in a very long time. I have not finished everything up. In fact, there are a few samples that I think I just left in Massachusetts before I came up here, which is not like me, but that's okay. I thought I would just go ahead and show you guys this anyways. It's been very helpful for me to do because I'm starting to kind of find out how difficult it can be to use samples up sometimes because I'm trying to work on so many products basically all the time. But I'll go ahead and start by showing you guys what I have finished up. So the first things I have are some perfume cards. I have the Marc Jacobs perfume cards. This had the Divine Decadence and the Decadence perfume. I didn't like the Decadence. It's described as warm and spicy, and I don't seem to like spicy scents. They remind me of like old people or men, but I did like the Divine Decadence. Then I had the other Chloe perfume, which was the Chloe Eau de Parfum. This is from the Flora family. These are awesome scents. I had never really like used Chloe perfumes before this sample set, and I really liked them, but I'm sure that they're very pricey. And then I have the Elizabeth and James. I used the Nirvana Rose, which I really liked, and I have the Nirvana Bourbon, which I did not like. Then I have the other like perfume bottles that I was working with. I have the Chloe, which I absolutely loved, super great. The Not a Perfume by Juliet Has a Gun. This was just okay. I liked it, but I wouldn't like it enough to buy it. I have the especially Escada Delicate Notes. This was, again, nice, but not enough to buy it. I worked halfway through the Marc Jacobs Decadence, but I really didn't like it, so I was like, why am I using a perfume I don't like? So I just am gonna get rid of it. I used up the Versace Eros perfume. It's not as good as the Versace Bright Crystal, so I wouldn't buy this. And then I don't like the Elizabeth and James Nirvana Rose. It just is too like spicy to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Then I have the Night and Day Perfectly Posh Moisturizer. This was okay. It, to me, wasn't like a great moisturizer. It didn't have SPF in it. I don't typically like moisturizers that should be used night and day. I like a sort of a heavier cream at night and a lighter cream with SPF during the day, so not gonna buy it. Used the Protecting Enchantress Hair Serum from Perfectly Posh. This was not a bad serum, but you guys know I'm not buying any until I use up my bottle of Dove, which could take me 2 years, I estimate. I've got 2 samples of the Pore Dermabrasion from Dr. Brandt. This stuff is nice, but I don't feel like it's such an exceptional exfoliator that I need to spend the money for it. I think that there are a lot of comparable drugstore ones or higher end that aren't as pricey as this. I had the Skin Inc Pure Revival Peel. This was a really simple, straightforward peel, and I really like the way it felt on my face. I've never really heard of this brand before. I'm pretty sure it probably came as like a Sephora sample at one point, so I'd be curious to see what the full size costs. I'm somebody who I like peels, but I don't use them enough in my routine to see like a long-term effect. Most of the peel products I have are typically samples, so I feel like I should buy a peel and see if I like using it more of like a once a week, every bi-weekly kind of thing to see if I would like the long-term effects on my skin. And then the last thing I have is the Dr. Dennis Alpha Beta Extra Strength Daily Peel. This is step 1 and step 2. I really like these, but I prefer the other Dr. Dennis product that I used, but those are so expensive. I don't know if I could justify the cost of them because it's a lot of packaging. First off, you're paying for a lot of different packaging things, but it's also very pricey. I don't remember the exact price, but I was like, oh, that's a hefty price tag. All right, so some samples I haven't finished up that I left in Maine. I will just like put in the description box for you guys to be able to look at if you care, but here's what I physically have left to show you guys. I have the 3D filler mask from Dr. Brandt. I don't know what it is. I like can never seem to use this. The same thing with the Ole Hendrickson 3-step process. This literally has been in so many like projects and I've just never used it. I also have the BB Hairdressers Invisible Oil Balm to Oil Pre-Shampoo Mask. And then I have the Glam Glow Dream Duo Step 1, Step 2. So I'm gonna do one more update. Ideally, I will have all like, I don't know, 8 products that I have left finished up. But like I said, been very interesting to see how long it's taking me to go through these samples. And I would love to hear from you guys if you know of any projects that I can take on, any more seasonal challenges, because once this one is done, I'm just gonna be looking for another one to loop into my channel. But that is it for me. I'll talk to you guys in the next video real soon. Bye.